Well, pornography has been something that's been on my heart a lot over the past many years as I've thought about my music and my writing in any ways I can influence. One, because I just know how much of an epidemic it really is among young men. It's come to the point where if I talk to a young man about his life, I'm not, whether somebody my age or a little bit younger or maybe a little bit older, I'm not at all surprised to hear there's some kind of struggle with porn. And I would be shocked if I met a young man who hasn't had a struggle with it at some point, because it's just so easily accessible and it's so damaging to our soul. So when I talk to young men who are struggling with it, often what you get, if it's a Christian, if it's a guy who's a Christian and really wants to honor Jesus, often what you get is this just very deep despair. Because it's unique. It's a unique sin, even unique to other sexual sins, because you don't, at this point, have to go anywhere to indulge in it. You don't have to make a long series of bad decisions to fall into it. It can just be very easy in your pocket at any moment. There's often this kind of despair, feeling they're imprisoned by their sin, feeling they want to fight it. They felt like it was good for a week.
Do you like what you see? Am I single? Sort of, kinda, maybe what did you have in mind?
Well,
Your face looks familiar, I see you all the time.
like that?
And I can keep you good, but need a night. You ain't gotta tell nobody.
I won't.
Ain't nobody else around watching.
It's good.
You just say the word and you got it. Right here, right now.
Jay was lonely, and he's looking for love on the net. A man has needs, what you expect? He looked through all they pages, and when he found her, man, he lost his breath. Cause it was love at first sight when they met. His heart beating hard. She was kinda light-skinned, eyes like he liked them. Can't fight them feelings when they hit you this hard. It's long distance, so he's with her online all the time. He's at work, but this girl's on his mind all the time. He can't wait to see her. She got them banging features. When they together, he don't mind, he gotta pay with Visa. His homies want him, slow down, that woman can't complete you. But he's in the game of love, he don't wanna stay in bleachers. Or so he thinks. But I forgot to say, is Jay is married, and his heart's supposed to be locked away. I pray he'll break it off, but he's weakened within, and he'd be lost if he can't see her again. He's all in.
Baby, come here, cause I got what you need and you want it, you want it. Come see me again, cause I've been waiting for you since morning. And I promise all my love, just sitting here waiting for you, just come get it, get it. All my love is sitting here waiting for you, just come get it.
And so one of the first things that I want to do is I want to remind them of the gracious gospel of Jesus, the good news of Jesus. That, hey, you could have looked at porn every day for the last 500 days, and Jesus has not run out of grace. That same cross that you heard about the first time is the same cross that can forgive you now.
He ain't never seen a face like hers plus her waist right. Can't fight the urge, he always met her at the same site. This boy told him tell his wife, cause this ain't right. But he was too afraid, she finally caught him and they fight. Words exchanged, she like, what's this charge? Have you been cheating? Have you been seeing some other broads? Kinda trapped now, and so he backs down. He's feeling like he should spill all the facts now. And so we tell about his different lover and his obsession, how he's always eyeing pictures of her. It's an addiction, it's wicked, he wants to fix it, but the feeling is in him, he's really driven. He starts to wonder, is this worth it? Cause his wife said he gotta choose. She like, it's her or me, your family you got to lose. Now Jay got the blues, he wants to scream, cause he loves that pretty woman on the screen. She like,
baby, come here, cause I got what you need and you want it, you want it. Come see me again, cause I've been waiting for you since morning. And I promise all my love, sitting here waiting for you, just come get it, get it. All my love is sitting here waiting for you, just come get it.
The second thing I want to do is I want to press into their heart the seriousness of that sin. that we wouldn't in any way think just because it's our eyes on a computer screen or because it's just us by ourselves engaging whatever we're engaging in, that it's less of a serious sin. Now listen, it's very serious, mainly because of the God you're sinning against. Also the people you're sinning against who you're watching on porn, and also the way it's going to affect your life, your relationship with Jesus, your future marriage if you're not married yet, your marriage if you are married, all of those reasons.
He felt he had joy and happiness, but lost those. Feels like a lost soul, running down the wrong road. How did I get here? He's at his all-time low. And now he's crying out, devastated like how she even find me out. Then he remembered that God, he simply can't stomach our wicked sin, and he disciplines to break us of it. Now it hits him, the depths of the hurt he caused, the way he grieved his Lord who hung on that dirty cross, the way he hurt his wife with his flirts and perverted flaws. He might mess around and lose his family, so he paused. He takes his laptop, her pictures on the backdrop. He smashes it with a hammer, then takes the trash out. He calls his wife and he's repenting in tears and said he wants to be committed for years, and God cares.
And then the third thing I want to encourage is be very open about that sin. The biggest mistake I think that so many people make because of embarrassment, and though we wouldn't want to admit it, our love for that sin is we don't want to expose ourselves to other people. But when we refuse to expose that sin, what we're really saying is, instead of killing this sin, I'm going to coddle it. Instead of fighting this sin, I'm going to protect it. And I'm going to leave it over here in the dark where it can keep surviving and keep growing and go deep into my heart. If we want to kill that sin, we have to expose it. We have to bring other people in and confess that sin very regularly. So those are the main things. I want to remind you of the gospel. I want to remind you how serious that sin is. And I want to remind you of the benefits of other believers in your life to help you fight it.